All right, guys, I hope you're ready for an all-new episode of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Whitney's no longer healing. Now she's grieving. Meredith has a new jewelry line, and Monica and Lisa are not, or I guess they are starting to get along, right?
Yeah, let's see how long that lasts.
Here we go. Oh, hi, it's me, Zack Peter, pop culture junkie, reality TV insider, published author, and host of the No Filter with Zack Peter podcast. Here I'll bring you all the latest news on the Real Housewives, deep dives into celebrity legal scandals, and unfiltered combos with your favorite stars. I've got you covered. And yes, I always keep receipts. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest tea. Now, let's dive in. Hi guys, I almost said happy Thursday, but it's happy Wednesday.
Hump day, baby.
Oh, it is hump day.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so we have an all new episode of Salt Lake. Open things up. Heather and Angie K sitting down over some wine and some fancy charcuterie that Angie K opened up
on the waterfall countertop.
Waterfall. What is a waterfall countertop?
I think it's like tiered. So like you have like the top tier, and then there's like a shelf-ish kind of thing, and probably another shelf-ish kind of thing.
What do you do with the shelves?
I don't know. Maybe it's easier to like
for your purse.
No, I don't know. You're not supposed to put your purse on a countertop.
Well, if it's a shelf.
Well, maybe you have like your entree here, your little snackies up here. You got your drink up here. I don't know. Can anybody clarify that for us? What is a waterfall countertop?
What is a waterfall? Oh, look at Kathy says she loves your specs.
Oh, thank you. I have an eye infection, so
it's not an eye infection.
Yes, it is.
It is not an eye infection. It's when you're. Oh, people really love the glasses.
Thank you. I look like Quasimodo right now, so
Where in the world is Josh from Louisiana looking like Waldo with those specs? See, but everybody loves it.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Love the look, babe. See? Look at it. Everybody's happy with it.
Good. I was worried about the
It's
glare.
not an eye infection. It's when you what is it? It's something with the CH, but it's when your
oil duct
gets clogged. Yeah, and then you have to milk it like a cow.
Oh my god.
Milk it like nipples on a cow.
Okay, can we get back to the show, please?
It's not pink eye, Karen.
No, it's not pink eye.
Okay, so we open it up. We open it up with with Heather and Angie K talking about Monica and basically comparing Monica to Jen Shah.
That was the most interesting part was when Heather started talking about her, and then you saw like that montage of Jen being all fun and everything, then having a meltdown, then retreating and everything. So yeah, I mean seemed like a pretty apt description.
I don't know if I would compare her to Jen. I feel like Jen was just so much more erratic.
I don't think she's as volatile as Jen, but I could see the comparison.
I can't see the comparison. I thought it was interesting.
Okay, so that was really the only part of that whole opening interaction that I noted. So
yeah, it was them comparing her to Jen. I disagree. I don't think she's like Jen.
Okay.
Thank you, Holly, for acknowledging that I look great tonight.
Saw you on Jeff Lewis Obsessed today, like that southern accent Sarah has, huh? Wait, what?
I think they're confusing you with another southern gay.
I think you are. How dare you?
They're confusing you with Heather Gay.
So stupid.
Then we get into Justin and Whitney, and they're going to therapy, and they're matching Gucci t-shirts.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I really paid attention to with that whole interaction was just about the fact that Whitney's friend was dying. So that I felt horrible for her. And then, we end up seeing towards the end that she lost her battle, and, God rest her soul. Hope she rests in peace.
I did like that the Whitney and Justin scene showed them kind of putting things into perspective, because they're like talking about their marriage and how they're both not certain if they want to move forward with their marriage. And, they kind of get back to this place of like, we're both willing to fight, like relationships are work. And so they're both willing to put in that work. And it seemed like at first they were really kind of dancing on that line, but then realizing that her friend was sick with cancer and really struggling, it kind of just, brought things back into perspective for them, which I appreciated.
For sure. I have no comment on Whitney.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of
there
wasn't a whole lot of meat.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Then what about
wait, Meredith and Lisa. And my sister got me this shirt, and I had to wear it today because we had a very good rumors flashback.
the rumors? Rumor has it.
Thank you, Stacy.
Show me your titties again.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So we get a scene between Meredith and Lisa, and they're kind of hashing it out. Meredith is kind of like, I feel like you're forgiving Monica a little too easy, and you're not really holding me to the same standard. Or Angie K, you're forgiving Angie K a little too easy, and yet here I am. I never threatened to out her husband who's gay. I never said that, I know that he sucks dick.
You don't know that he's gay. It's a rumor.
It is a rumor, but she didn't tell people that he was sucking dick. She says that I know he sucks dick. She didn't say I'm going to tell people he sucks dick. There's a difference.
Okay. Meredith still, to this day, has not said anything about what the rumor is.
Monica said it.
And
yet Angie K's not as mad as Monica as she is with Meredith. I feel like everyone's mad at Meredith, and yet there's no.
Well, no, I think
reason.
that, Meredith made a great point. You want to say that you're pumping the brakes with Meredith, but then you're not holding Angie K to the same standard. I mean, it is a hypocritical. And Meredith even said, I'm not having this hypocritical conversation, because that's exactly what it was hypocritical.
I agree. And I feel like, but do you think that Lisa is picking the other side and not picking
I wouldn't
Meredith?
Say that she's necessarily picking the other side. I want to say she's more so playing both sides.
But I feel like she's holding Meredith to a different standard that feels a little.
Well, I mean, she takes it back to like the whole their beef in the past and everything.
But I feel like she has so much more history with Meredith that you would think that there would be a little more loyalty to Meredith as opposed to Angie K or Monica.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. Absolutely.
Brittany says that I'm gorge and my brows are always on fleek. Jealous, need a rack if you have a salon to shout out. Eco Brow. Go see Marco at Eco Brow on Robinson in Beverly Hills. That's my shout out. Go to Marco.
Or you can just come to me. I pluck my own.
Oh, Jolene. Jolene's in the live. Jolene. Is Jolene really in the live, or you guys are lying?
Did it say she's in the live or she is live?
Right now? What did it say?
Jolene is live now, too.
Oh, guys, why do you...
You've got to read. You don't read.
I gloss. Okay, I have 10 different tabs open in my brain trying to run this live stream, which you'll get to know once you actually get your channel going.
I got my channel going. Thank you very fucking much. Did my first live on Sunday, and I recapped The House of Kardashian, which was a really great show.
I had thoughts about it. It was good.
He definitely had thoughts about it, but he has thoughts about everything.
That is true. I also have thoughts about Mary and Monica.
Oh my God. How long do we think this camaraderie is going to last?
Well, she was just at Kathy Hilton's Christmas party.
I saw that.
And once she said that all of these scenes were filmed like way after the fact.
Wait, say that again?
She said that these scenes were filmed recently. They weren't filmed during the season. That's why she said the production stopped, I guess, because she was like so cranky pants throughout the entire first half of the season that she said eventually production just stopped inviting her. And I guess when the fans started to really like Mary this season, then they were like, oh, we need to film new scenes with Mary. So the scenes that we're seeing with these individual one-on-ones are more recent scenes that they filmed way after the fact.
Interesting. I will say that she did look different. I mean, she looked more fresh.
That's what money will buy you.
Yeah. But I guess you're right. But it was so interesting to me how what did Mary say? Excuse me. Mary being the voice of reason, and she said, telling Monica, y'all go back and forth. Don't be a grudge holder. And it's like, Mary's given all this advice, but then Monica also said, Mary doesn't really take her own advice.
No,
But
she doesn't.
no, she does not.
Little
But
girl.
little girl. But it was so comical to me to see Mary trying to be like this, like godmother, like, yeah, let me tell you, you did this wrong. You need to like, pull back on this, whatever. But yeah, that was a very interesting scene to me. But it's even more interesting to me that was recent.
Yeah. And Mary and Monica seem to be friends because she was telling everybody pray for Monica. And then I think she was telling, was it Lauren Herbert at Access Hollywood? She was telling her that she would come back to the show next season only to defend Monica. She's like, I'll come back next season, but only if I can defend Monica, because she doesn't like that the other ladies are upset with Monica. But I'm like, but we need to see what happens in Bermuda. But obviously, Mary must know what happens in Bermuda if Mary's very much defending Monica.
Well, what do you think that means? All right, I'm trying to read between the lines right now. So she's going to come back only if she can defend Monica. Does that mean Monica's not going to be able to defend herself? Is Monica not going to
Well, I
back
think
to defend
Monica.
herself?
I think Monica will be on an island is the issue because none of them
Okay.
like her and none of them want to talk to her. So if Monica were to come back, Mary would have to kind of be the bridge to help her out. But it's interesting that she would help her out over. I don't know. I just think it's their friendship is weird. Do we think it's going to last? I mean, it's clearly lasted this long.
Well, I don't know. She didn't film that much, number one, and then they only just recently filmed.
But she gives her cake, carrot cake. She's like, "Do you
Anyways.
like your carrot cake?" And Monica's like, "Yeah, did you make it?" And she's like, "No, I didn't make that."
No, I don't think that. No, I don't see anything lasting between them two. I think it's a convenient moment right now for the both of them, but
Yeah, I think they need each other. Mary, I
Mhm.
mean, I find it weird. Did you see that Jen Shaw is calling herself Jen Fonda?
Because she's teaching whatever
Pilates. She's teaching Pilates in prison. And
to Elizabeth. What's her name?
Elizabeth Holmes,
Elizabeth
the
Holmes.
Theranos founder.
Because she is, given that crackhead. So
I don't think I really don't think Elizabeth Holmes is paying that much attention to Jen Shaw. I think Jen Shaw's PR team is just really trying to push the.
I mean, damn, they are working overtime for her.
But so she does her fitness classes. She does makeup tutorials in prison.
With what? Can you even get makeup in prison?
I was telling you, you get you boil the red onions and then you use that as a little eyeshadow. You get some beets and you do a little lipstick, a little blush.
Oh, what does that smell like? You're rubbing onions on your face?
I don't know.
Oh God, are you sure?
I don't know. What else is she gonna? Where is she gonna find makeup? They don't have Maybelline in prison.
I don't think they do.
But she's teaching fitness classes. She's doing makeup tutorials. She's teaching the women how to read and write.
Well, I mean, at least she's doing something with her time and not stealing from people.
So you say.
Well, that I don't know.
That's how she's getting makeup. She's stealing it from people. She's like, if
Ah,
you want to come to my makeup tutorial, you need to give me your makeup and your pension, and then we can talk. And I'll teach you how to put on some eyeshadow.
she's a marketing schemer.
I mean, she's doing it. She's killing it.
Yeah.
But Mary does not like Jen Shaw at the oh, did I predict that they would be besties, Monica and Mary? Probably. I'm always right.
No, I feel like I would have picked up on that.
I don't know. I think if Karen says it, I trust Karen, and I believe that I said that, and I'm right again.
Okay.
Karen also thinks that Jen Shaw and Elizabeth Holmes are scissoring each other in their cells.
No way. No, I don't know. I don't want to think about it. I don't care.
Just think how fun that would be. Jen Shaw,
God.
remember when she flashed her coochie to Brooks Marks?
Oh God, that poor kid.
I'm sure he's traumatized.
Yeah, well, all right. What's next?
Monica shows up to meet Heather at the bar. This is before Meredith's party, and I noticed that she walked in with a box of New Amsterdam vodka.
Monica did.
Monica did. She walks into the bar to meet Heather with a giant box of New Amsterdam vodka.
I don't remember that
I don't know if
part.
you know New Amsterdam vodka, because then
Well,
Heather looks at her and she goes, "Is that vodka?" And she's like,
Is-
"Oh yeah." And then she kind of sets it on the seat next to her. But I
it's
don't know if
cheap, isn't it?
it's like $8 a bottle. New Amsterdam vodka is like bottom shelf.
But
It's
why?
under the counter.
Why'd she bring that though? I don't understand.
I'm now thinking that maybe the rum that she brought was in the box, which doesn't give me high hopes about the rum that she brought later.
Well, she said that it was authentic or whatever she said. What did she say at the end? Listen, you dropping all your shit.
I drop it like it's hot.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Well, she was wishing me a happy holiday. Oh, I said
If you would read, which you
No.
never do.
No, she was wishing
holidays,
me
Josh
a
is
happy
awesome too.
holidays, and then as a footnote said, "Josh is awesome too." Trying to be polite. She didn't wish you a happy holidays though. But thank you, Mtronics.
All right.
How drunk is even $8 drug? I mean, it's not. That's why you need to drink the whole bottle.
No, I think that it gets you just as drunk. It just gives you a massive hangover.
Yeah, it's like moonshine.
It's like taka vodka.
Did you make moonshine growing up?
No, but my grandfather actually used to make it when it was illegal.
Oh, I've never had
Not my
moonshine.
grandfather, my great grandfather.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Well, you are old, so wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so Heather meets Monica, and Monica's like, "I'm not going to Bermuda. JK, JK, I'm going to Bermuda."
Yeah.
And then,
But wait, it was when Heather was like, okay. And she was like, well, you didn't really put up
Yeah.
a fight. I mean, after the whole pioneer woman thing, though, what did you expect?
yeah,
Whitney was probably, Heather was probably like, okay, then maybe this is a good thing.
yeah. I think Heather was like, "Oh, okay. Well, if you're not going, then like maybe the trip will actually be fun without you because nobody really wants you to go anyway." And then like Monica couldn't be that surprised by it. Nobody's gelling with Monica because she's not fun.
I don't know.
She's feisty.
I don't know. She's pretty. Yeah, she's definitely feisty. Oh wait, look at this.
What?
Josh, I used to drink moonshine in the woods in Prairieville. There you go. Prairieville's where I'm from. Hey, Kimberly. Good to have you here.
Hi, Kimberly. Is that where you're from, Kimberly? From Prairieville?
I believe Kimberly, we've been chatting on Instagram. I believe you're from Hammond, right?
Kimberly, you're cheating on me? Why are you stealing all my people?
If you don't think that the Southerners, and particularly the Louisianians, are not going to love me, then you are crazy. See, she says hi, Zach.
Mm-hmm. That was a courtesy hello.
That was a courtesy hello.
Well, we brush past that, and then we get to more of the meat, which is Meredith's party, which is where Lisa walks in. She sees Whitney, and Whitney's, mustering up the energy to even come to this, which kudos to Whitney for even, being able to get herself glammed and show up for that, considering the grieving that she's going through. And she even says, like, this is really hard for me, but my friend would have been there, so I'm going to be there to support her, and I'm going to be taking shots and dancing on the counter the way my friend would have wanted me to, and I'm going to try to have the best of it.
Yeah, but there was something specific that Whitney said though about her friend, like when she went to her sound bath event or whatever it was, that she went and, like, was it like the next day or the next week she went into the hospital because she was so sick. She said, if she was able to do that for me, I'm going to show up for Meredith.
Yeah.
And I thought that was not only very admirable, but also paid tribute to her friend in a very nice way.
Yeah. I agree. And then, but I did understand where she was like, Lisa comes in and gives Heather a gift and is so excited to like perform on camera and like have her little gift moment of her THC gifts that she's giving Heather because her last thing was on her book party was on 420. And I get how Whitney felt snubbed because I also feel like Whitney and Lisa were kind of on an island themselves going into the new season, and they didn't really have any allies, but they at least had each other. So I feel like she trusted Whitney to at least be there a little, or Whitney trusted Lisa to be there a little more for her.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I completely agree with that.
And I didn't like Lisa's answer of being like, well, I don't know how people are going to be when they're grieving. Like sometimes I don't want to be talked to and I want to just be left alone. It's like, but it's still the courteous thing to do to be like, hi, how are you doing? I'm so sorry for your loss.
Right. Well, but also like when we get to the end where Lisa was like, flowers are on their way to your house. Flowers. And she was like, I don't want flowers. I want you.
Yeah.
I mean, in that moment, Lisa got very combative and everything. And I feel like the appropriate response would have been like, okay, I'm so sorry. You know, I when I'm grieving, I don't. Sometimes I just need a minute, and I recognize and acknowledge that you needed my presence, and I apologize for that. And it would have been squashed, but we wouldn't have got another hot mic moment.
Oh, and Deb says, but Lisa tweeted that she sent flowers and called the day before and morning of. So that's a little different. But this is also the first time you're seeing her in person. And knowing that she's at a social event so close after a loss, that has to be challenging.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, Whitney's point was like you went right up to Heather and gave her a gift and like just kind of, I guess, beeline past Whitney, which I could understand Whitney just being kind of like, what the fuck?
I saw that Lisa tweeted that she cries every day. What is that? What was that in reference to?
Yeah, need a little more clarification right there.
But I did see something about, like, people were talking about her crying every day, and I saw that she had tweeted that, but I didn't know what she was referencing or how it related to this episode. But later, then Monica decides to gift everybody. Okay, this was so tacky when she gifts everybody the rum and the pastries, right?
Yep.
And then they leave the pastries on the table, and then people start to go and eat the pastries. And she's like, no. Those are not for you. Those were a gift. I was like, no.
You think that's tacky?
To tell, like, if it's out and people are already eating it and it's at a party. Like, the other thing, too, is you really think each of those women is going to take each of those boxes home and eat all of those?
No, absolutely not.
Exactly.
But, all right. But also, what if, and I'm just saying, if this was a product of, editing, what if like she had just set them out and then people were going to get them and the girls hadn't come to like even see what she sent yet? But she also said one of the ladies didn't show up. Here's some pastries and here's her bottle of rum.
Who didn't show up?
Angie K.
Oh, duh.
Did you think Angie K was going to show up to this?
No, I didn't. I was like, wait, who wasn't there? Angie K.
Yeah.
So see, Brittany says it's tacky. You can't just be like, no.
No, I'd swat people away if I was about to give somebody a gift.
But if you had already given the gift and then everybody just left the gift,
we don't know that that's what happens.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Whatever.
It looked tacky. It looked like
you're tacky.
I'm not tacky. I'm wacky. And my name is Zachy.
Oh my God.
But then we get this heated moment between Lisa Barlow and Whitney where Whitney just goes off on her and she's like, you're selfish. All you think about is you. You're so self-absorbed.
Do we want to talk about that just yet? Or because I know like I touched on it. But what about Monica and Lisa? And
yes,
Monica apologizing, and it was a heartfelt. I truly believed her apology to Lisa, and Lisa acknowledging that she was like, "Wow, you are really good at apologizing." I never saw that coming. I don't think it's gonna last. It was a nice moment, but it was still, and to see Monica getting emotional about Jack's mission trip to, is it Bogota?
That was dumb.
Why? Isn't that where she's from?
She's like, no, it's not it's where her dad is from. She's like, I don't have connections to my Colombian roots. And so it just makes me so emotional. I'm like, if you have no connection to it, then what do you give a shit about?
Because I'm sorry, I completely disagree with that because I'm sure it's something that she always wanted to have a connection to. I mean, her
Which is what
mother
she said, but like, come on.
Her mother
If you cared
literally
that much, then you would get in touch with your Colombian roots. It was dumb.
She doesn't even know how to get in touch with her dad. And her mother, like, literally burned all of the pictures of him. She doesn't even know what her dad looks like. When did he
But
leave?
I'm
When
just
she was
saying,
like 2?
if you wanted to embrace, okay, I guess, okay. Let me back that up because I forgot that like she doesn't have any sort of tie or thread to her father.
Yeah.
I get that. And so I can understand where she feels like she lacked out on the culture because she never had access to the person that had access to the culture.
Okay.
I get that. Okay. See?
Is there a butt coming?
No, I get it.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I feel like, that part of Monica's life was stolen
Self-reflection. I'm not Lisa Barlow. I'm not entirely self-absorbed. I know how to listen to other people and take what they say as feedback constructively.
Growth. Very good.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you. I actually don't think that's growth. I think that's just me very naturally, but sure. Growth.
Excuse me.
Okay, would you like to carry on about what you had to say about Monica and Lisa Barlow squashing the beef? Are you wearing your slides? Oh.
No. There's too much white space. It needs to be evened out. There we go.
Wow. Now you're teaching me. He does one live stream and all of a sudden he's a professional.
All right. So where are we going?
Monica and Lisa squash the beef. They love the jewelry. It reminds them of Meredith. It's plated.
I mean, I don't have any more to say about that conversation. It was really just the apology that was.
It was a great apology, and Lisa loved that she was eating her asshole.
You're so raunchy sometimes.
Sometimes I'm raunchy all the times. You act surprised.
Hold on.
She says he's not wearing
It's
them.
raining in LA for the 1 out of 10 times that it does a year. And I did not want to get them dirty, so I did not wear them today. And that's the truth. I love my Walmart Waffle House slides way too much. But thank you for acknowledging.
They're also
slides.
rubber. How are you going to get them dirty in the rain?
They'll get dirty. That yellow will show dirt. I don't want to stain my Waffle House slides.
I do. Okay, then now can I get to Lisa Barlow and Whitney Rose?
Please, let's get to the end of
okay, because I was trying to get there, but you had to hold up, wait a minute, back it up.
Mm-hmm. So, well, I just wanted to go to the apology. Okay. And now we did, and now we
got over the apology. And then Whitney's like, you don't care about other women. And then Lisa Barlow's like, I love other women. That's why I threw Monica off the wagon, which is such a fun game. We should play that. Next time we all get together, we're going to play Who Are We Going to Throw Off the Wagon? That sounds like a fun game.
Great idea. Love that.
Heather Gay came up with that. But so she's like, you don't support other women and you don't support me and you're so self-absorbed. And she's like, I'm not so self-absorbed. Do we think that when Zack starts getting banged regularly, he'll be less dirty?
That's not what I meant to pull out. This is what I meant to pull up. Fuck. Oh,
I was like, what am I?
I meant to do this. And that's
thought that you prefaced that comment, so I read it, and I was like, wait, what am I reading? I'm like, don't have a reaction.
The fucking feed updated too quickly, and y'all are nasty. Y'all are nasty motherfuckers. All right. And yes, I do take care of my Waffle House slides the way that straight men take care of their Jordans.
Interesting.
Okay. Continue.
So I think Whitney was in the right to be upset with Lisa because Lisa wasn't entirely empathetic. However, I mean, do you think that Lisa Barlow's entirely self-absorbed?
Do I think that she's entirely self-absorbed? Not entirely, but I think that she lacks the complete depth to empathize with a person. Or she lacks the depth to completely empathize with a person. Let me rephrase that. Yep, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I get that. I feel like she doesn't always have self-awareness is what it is. She doesn't realize how she comes across. In her mind, she's like, I'm trying to have a moment with Heather, but she's not thinking about how she should be there for Whitney.
Say that again.
She gets so caught up in her own moment where she's like, I'm just trying to give Heather a gift, and that's what I'm focusing on, rather than giving the attention to Whitney. She's
I
not
think
self-aware.
I don't think that she's malicious at all. I think that Lisa actually has tunnel vision. She has one task in mind that she's thinking about,
Goes right
and she's
over
going
her head.
right. Yeah. But then also to go back, do you have COVID?
No, I don't have COVID.
If I don't get to go home for Christmas this year, I swear to God.
Shut up.
Anyways, so
I just swallowed something wrong.
What did you swallow?
Air. It was like my throat got dry and I coughed. It wasn't because I was coughing up, a virus or anything.
Jesus Christ.
Next time I'll be sure to cough in your face.
Lord in heaven, please help me not to throw this man out of this 31st floor window.
Can you not? Not put my address out there.
Nobody. Do you know how many apartment buildings have 31 plus floors?
Okay, can we please not keep repeating what floor I live on?
31.
Oh my God, Joshua.
He is at 8625.
Oh, stop.
Mulberry
exactly
Lane.
Where I'm at.
I don't think.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. From Shrek, your favorite movie.
What?
Because you're an ogre that lives in a swamp.
I'd be more donkey, probably.
Donkey.
What? We are getting sidetracked. Are we doing this fucking live stream of Salt Lake or Shrek?
Lisa and Whitney have it out. They start yelling at each other. Lisa throws a tantrum because she doesn't think that she's self-absorbed. She takes the mic off, and then they're like, "Hold on, Lisa, we need to fix your mic." And she's like, "No, you're not putting that mic back on me, John Barlow. We're leaving." He's like, "What's wrong?" She's like, "She said I'm self-absorbed. I don't care about anybody else but me. I don't give a fuck about anybody else but me. Screw the orphans and widows." And so that was in reference to Beverly Hills.
I know.
It was a joke. JK, guys, JK, not a real comment. It was a joke. But she's getting mad, and John Barlow didn't say you're not self-absorbed. He didn't not acknowledge the comment. He's like, well, what else was said? He's like, what else did she tell you? What did she say?
Oh my God. No, I just love the part when she's like, fuck this. You can always tell when she's getting emotional and she's about to cry because her voice gets that much deeper. Hey, I love her though. She gives good TV.
I love Lisa. She is the star of Salt Lake City.
You got a bass guy.
I know.
He stinks.
Well, he got fixed. He's not allowed to take a bath for 3 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks.
It will be 3 weeks on tomorrow.
It is fucking time.
Okay. I will give him a bath. Any other comments? Any other commentary you'd like to make about my life?
Oh, is that just to me or is that open to the chat?
No, that's to you because you keep going on. You keep outing my address and saying that my dog smells, which I know he smells, okay? He got fixed and we had to wait until his stitches fully healed before we could give him a bath. And I didn't know that before taking him to go get fixed, which I didn't really think about it because it was a whim decision to get him fixed in the morning. And he hadn't taken a bath for a week or two prior to that. So, yeah.
Are you done?
I'm under a lot of stress. Tom's house was broken into and he confronted the burglar and then had to go have eye surgery. And my son had to go over and check on him. And yeah, I'm under a lot of stress. Look, see, Muddy Grace is mad at you for outing that Sky needs a bath.
He does.
I mean, he's not lying.
If y'all could smell him right now, you would tell him the same thing.
I agree. He doesn't know any better, though.
I don't think you needed to wait until tomorrow to bathe him. You bathed Sully today.
Because in the bathtub, because it was raining outside. So, but do you know how hard it was to bathe him in the bathtub? He's giant.
Okay, so you bathed Sully in the bathtub.
Yes, but it's because I couldn't go outside and get the shower heads, and the shower head in my bathroom doesn't come off. It just stays there. I have to. That's never mind. But like it's hard because it just comes down. You know that like it's not functional to bathe a dog, and it was too cold and wet to bathe him at the dog park outside.
Okay.
Does Josh carry the same mug around the country all the time? He does.
I do.
He does.
It's the Louisiana Seasons. I had this at the Bourbon Room.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Can you see it?
With your Waffle House
Louisiana
sides.
Seasons. How do you get that in focus? I don't know how this shit works.
Oh my God.
Oh, you have to press it.
There you go.
King cake, snowball, gumbo, and crawfish.
There we go. Now you threw us out of focus.
We're in
The
focus.
only one that matters. Okay, any closing thoughts about Salt Lake City? I didn't think that this episode was all that. I thought it was a little lackluster.
I agree. Like I feel like when we started this, I was like, shit, even with my notes, I don't have that much to say about it.
Which is interesting.
The hot mic moment was worth it though.
That is a gator on your hat, right?
Yes. I don't have a Louisiana shirt on today, so I had to sub in the hat.
You know, of all the shirts he could have worn, of all the merch he owns, he has yet to wear any of my merch on camera on my own show.
Chose to wear a rumor shirt today, and I am not gonna apologize for that.
Can we talk about the theory? No, I'm still not allowed to talk about the theory. You guys have to put the theory together.
Come on, it's like a game.
I haven't fully put the pieces together, though. I think we have a good theory. I'm actually forgetting the theory now. Oh, no, I remember the theory now. Which I think is still a really good theory, but I think that there's more to the story than the theory that I came up with Kelly.
How about this? After Bermuda.
Oh, after the theory, after the truth comes out, then I can reveal the theory.
I don't think that's when the that's going to come out.
In Bermuda, it comes out when they're on the Bermuda trip.
If you remember, it's that major twist that my friend said was coming, and he was tight-lipped. He would not tell me what it is.
Right, it's on the Bermuda trip when Heather's
he said
in
specifically.
The phone.
Nope, he said specifically, it's not the Bermuda trip. Everyone's going to think it's the Bermuda trip. It's not the Bermuda trip.
Oh.
I told you that. Oh my God, I told you that.
I don't remember you telling me this ever.
Well, maybe you should cut back on the drinking.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Maybe I will. Okay, nothing else. No other thoughts about this episode or predictions or thoughts about what's to come in Bermuda.
Nope. No one cares.
All right. So you say. All right, I guess now we got to go watch Beverly Hills. Living in Beverly Hills, Beverly Hills. That's where I want to be.
I feel like my rhythm's messed up because it's like not syncing up with the video.
No, my love, your rhythm is messed up because you're white.
That too. I'm not going to deny that. I have fucking terrible rhythm.
I have terrible rhythm too, though. I will say that. I'm not great. I don't like, I think I can move and I think I can dance. And then I see like videos and I'm like, wow, I was just really fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Karen said, get that sty looked at. It's not a sty, you guys.
I look like I have cheekbones.
There's a theory that just started that Monica's actually Jen Shaw's half sister. No, that's dumb. When is the next members only? Tomorrow night. Every Thursday night. All right. Shall we wrap?
All right. Yep. Let's wrap.
Okay. All right, guys.
If anybody likes the movie Steel Magnolias, I'm going to do a little shift and do a live recap of that on Sunday on my channel. So hope to see y'all there.
Yeah. There you go. Tune in now. He's a content creator now.
Yeah.
Every Sunday, tune in. Josh from Louisiana, subscribe. Am I invited to that or you're doing the solo now?
I don't know if I might do it solo.
Wow, guys, now you have nothing to watch on Sunday. They show up for me, okay? I just want to remind you of that.
All right, fuck off. You're not from the South. This is a very Southern movie.
Wow.
Wow, Bethany. Wow.
Okay. All right, guys, we're going to wrap, and we will talk to you next Wednesday for an all-new Real Housewives of Salt Lake City recap. This has been fun. What?
Exactly. How am I going to invite someone on my live chat to talk about Steel Magnolias if he has not even seen it?
I didn't even see
Drag
the
him.
Kardashians
Drag
documentary
him.
until.
Mm-hmm. Wait,
Wow.
hold on. I just told the clerk that Shelby needs her juice as I was buying juice. I love that. That's fucking great.
All right. Bye, guys.
Look, see,
Why haven't I
Zach
watched?
hasn't watched Steel Magnolias.
I've never seen Steel Magnolias. I'm sorry. I also never saw Pretty Woman. We watched that for the first time. I didn't get the hype about a hooker.
Yeah, he hated Pretty Woman.
I didn't hate Pretty Woman. I'm just like, it's about a hooker.
Why don't we just be honest here? This is a safe space.
I do not hate the movie.
This is not a safe space because y'all make it very unsafe.
I do not hate the movie.
Oh my God. Yeah, he had a lot to say about it though.
Okay.
My colors are blush and bashful, mama.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right. Love you guys.
We'll talk to you.
See some of you
later.
Sunday.
Don't support him. Don't unsubscribe.
Don't.
Bye.
Bye.